realize what they have until it's gone. But that does not always mean that they have to get it back. That doesn't mean that they are supposed to have it back. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, do not entertain somebody who walks out of your life just because they are now back. Okay, somebody walks out of your life and now they come back saying you should take them back. Do not entertain somebody like that just because they are back, and especially if you know that they do not deserve you, especially if you know that they are not right for you. And I know that when a breakup happens, you have all of these questions in your head. You want to know if this person genuinely loves you. You want to know if they really cared about you when you were with them. You have all of these questions in your head. You were like, do they really love me? Do they really genuinely care about me? Were they ever really interested in me? Were they ever really into me like I was with them? You want to know all of these questions. You have all of these questions in your head. Sometimes some of you even want to find closure. You want to call them, you want to talk to them, you want to ask them all of these questions. But the question is, were you a good person to them? Because if you were truly a good person to them, if you treated them good, you treated them well, if you poured into that relationship in the way that you were supposed to, if you were showing up the way that you were supposed to show up in that relationship for them, then chances are they are going to regret losing you. Because some of you want to know, do they even feel regretful for losing me? Do they even feel like they lost me? The fact is, if you were a good person to them, then chances are they're feeling that way, right? Chances are they regret losing you if you were very good to them, if you're a good person to them, if you were showing up, like I said, the way you were supposed to show up in that relationship for them. Then they might have all of these regrets in their head. Again, you might have all of these questions in your head just because you feel like, oh, probably your ex moved on too quickly than you think they should. You might have all of these questions in your head because you feel like, okay, they are now on Instagram posting pictures about the new person that they are now with. You feel like, okay, so all of a sudden they left me and now they are now with somebody new. And you feel like, how can they move on so quickly? You have all of these questions in your head because you're like, no, no, this is not happening. But you know what? Newsflash, it has happened. Okay, it has happened and it is happening. Okay, and I know you have all of these questions, but hey, the truth is, they might even be doing all of that just to distract themselves from their pain, just to distract themselves from the breakup that they had with you. They might be doing all of those things to, distract themselves from the pain they made you feel. They might be feeling guilty underneath their skin that you don't know about, because they might not outwardly tell you these things, but they might even be posting all the pictures just because they want to set themselves free from that pain of treating you badly. Okay, now they might not tell you these things, like I said, but that it does not mean that they are not feeling that way. Because you see, the fact that your ex is not showing you all those things, the fact that they are everywhere on the internet, does not mean that they do not regret losing you. Okay, and like I said, they might not tell you these things, okay, they might not show you these things, but there are people who truly feel guilty for treating you in a certain way. That's the truth. And they might even call you probably months later, years later, weeks later, telling you that, oh, you were the best thing I ever had. They tell you things like, oh, I shouldn't have treated you the way I treated you. I shouldn't have let go of you. I shouldn't have treated you in that manner. I should have done better. They might even reach out to you and tell you these things. Now, they may genuinely mean these things, because I know that there are people who will not genuinely mean these things, okay, who are just trying to, get through to you just because of crazy reasons, okay. But there are people who will genuinely mean these things, and you will know if it is genuine or not. Okay, there are people who are going to they may reach out to you to tell you these things, and some people may not reach out to you, okay. But there are people who will genuinely reach out to you and tell you that, okay, I wish I had done better, I wish I had not treated you that way, you were the best thing that I had. And it just took me forever to realize it. But please do not fall for that, okay? Don't you fall for that. I'll say it again, please don't fall for it, okay? Especially if you know that they are not good for you, especially if you know that this person does not deserve you, okay? Don't fall for it. But again, I'm saying there are people who will genuinely say these things and mean these things, but that does not in any way mean you should fall for that because they said so. All right. But honestly, you have to stop worrying about whether your ex regrets losing you or not. You have to stop, asking all these questions that, okay, did they ever really love me? Did they ever really or genuinely care about me? Stuff like that. Because, having all these questions and concerns in your head is going to keep you in an attachment zone to this person, and you don't want to be there. You don't want to live that life. You don't want to live that life where you are continuously attached to this person and the person is already out of your life. They're gone, they are no more in your life, they don't want to be in your life anymore, because you know what, this person already made their choice. They made their choice by choosing not to choose you. They don't want to be with you, and you have to respect that because they made a choice, and you have to come to terms with their choice that they are no longer in your life and they do not want to be in your life. So you have to stop pushing things, okay? So whether they regret it or not is not actually supposed to be your business. Okay, so and I know some of you are going to feel like, okay, I feel like this person was the one for me. I feel like we really connected, so well. I feel like we could have worked things out. But you know what? Newsflash, things did not work out, and you have to come to terms with that, like I said. Okay, they made their choice. And the fact that they even moved on with somebody does not really mean that they are genuinely happy. Okay? Now, even if they are not happy, it is still none of your business, but they have chosen to do what they want to do. Okay? And like I said, whatever they're doing with their ex might be a way of them trying to run away from their pain, from acknowledging what has happened. Okay? They might be trying to find happiness with the wrong person. If they decide to rebound with somebody else, then you can be sure that all the pictures that they might probably be posting online may not be because they are really happy. They might be trying to run away from something else instead of really healing. But like I said, it is none of your business. Like I always say, whatever your ex is doing and whoever they are doing it with is none of your business. So stop trying to make it your business. Okay? Because wait a minute, how did you even know they were posting what they were posting on their social media pages if you were not looking around on their pages to look for evidence of their regrets, evidence of their pain and loneliness? I mean, what exactly are you doing to yourself? Because you see, your ex may have regretted leaving you, they may have regretted allowing you go, stuff like that. But if you are wanting it, I mean, that's if they regret allowing you live their life, then that is their issue to deal with. That is their own issue to deal with. It is not yours to deal with because it is none of your business. Because if you are now desiring it, you want them to regret you. You are desiring that they regret you. You are desiring that if you're wanting it, then that is a big issue. I don't know, but that is really a big issue. I don't know about you, but I feel like that is a big, big, big issue, and that is you getting into negativity. Okay, your ex may have regret losing you. Fine, let them deal with it. Okay, but if you now come to the place of desiring it for them, because for God's sake, this is somebody that you once loved, this is somebody you genuinely poured into, and like I said, if you were a good person to them, then you have to stop worrying about whether they regret losing you or not. They might really regret it, they might genuinely regret it, but listen, if you are wanting it for them, If you really want them to regret losing you because you are bitter, you must understand that you are even thinking that because you are bitter, because you have not healed, because if you are still vengeful, if you still have this kind of negative thoughts, then could it be that you have not genuinely healed? Because if you have healed, you will let go of all the negativity that comes with remembering your ex. Okay? So even if your ex regrets it, it's fine. It's not your business. It's their business to deal with it. Let them deal with it. Okay? Because this was somebody you once loved. This was somebody who was once your everything. So must they really regret it? I don't think so. I think you might actually want to think about it. Must they really regret it if they were somebody that you once genuinely loved and care about? Okay? And I want you to find healing. Okay? If you have not healed, now will be your time to find healing. I have a book titled Healing After Heartbreak. It's a free ebook. You can find it on Seller. I have left the link to that book in the description to this video. So do also, go through the book and let me know what you think. I hope this video helps you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends. And of course, let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Bye.